Welcome to my channel. It's Barba Queens in here. My name is really Queenie and Shink is right there. We about to do her hair.
If they didn't know, now they what? No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't is it no or is it? I guess that would be the only thing. Okay, so guys, we're about to do Tink's hair. We're gonna do a transformation haircut.
I'm super excited.
We're gonna give her some waves.
Cause right now I got a curly top, and just cause y'all don't see the curls on me, it's not curly. Cause it's curly on top.
It's curly. You just can't see it right now. Anywho, and then we're going to do.
We are going to give it color, but I'm not telling y'all what color we're doing or how we're doing it because you need to stick around and see.
I agree. So anyways, we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Alright guys, so let's get this haircut started. First off, you know that we have to pick out the hair from roots to end with our wide tooth pick. Then of course next we gotta comb down our little hairs on the side, get them laid down for a nice foundation. Now we're taking our number 3 guard and we are going with the grain, cutting down the hair. It's important to start with a higher guard so that we can make sure that we are not cutting in the wrong direction. Starting with the higher guard leaves room for error, exposes cowlicks and any other surprises the head may have. Moving down a step to our number 2 guard, we are going to take this and do the same thing, going with the grain around the entire head, laying the hair down as much as possible. Now following the natural curve in the back of the head, we are going to create our first guideline with our Evo trimmer. Next, with our lever all the way open, we are going up about half of an inch following the guideline that we just created. Once we're finished with that, we're going to take our lever, move it halfway, and take out the line as much as possible. Now closing the lever all the way, we are just going to completely take out that bottom line using the point cut method. Taking our 0 guard, we're going to follow the same step using the corner of our clippers going against the grain. Now using our 0.5, we are going to take out the small line that we created using our 0 guard. Now using the 1.5 guard, we are going to follow the same steps going against the grain using the corner of our clippers to get that line out. Now using our number 1 guard, we are going to take out that line that we created with the 1.5 guard. Now it's time to lighten the hair. We are going to use our Blonde Me by Schwarzkopf Bond Reinforcing and Premium Developer Volume 40. With this lightener, you have a flexible mixing ratio, so you can do between 1 to 1.5 or 1 to 2.5. I use a mixing ratio between 1.5 to 2, stirring and adding occasionally until I got the consistency I needed. Now I'm taking my skin protectant and putting it down around her hairline, over her ears, behind her ears, and anywhere that she may have scratched the night before. Starting from the middle of the head, I'm going to take my lightener, spread it throughout the head in a circular motion, moving as efficient as possible, taking no longer than 10 minutes. Now you know we have to check our work twice, so we want to make sure we go back over the head with our dyeing brush and make sure that the hair is fully saturated and that we didn't miss any spots. Because the hair is short and curly, it is easy to miss spots throughout the head, so we're going to take our comb and make sure that we got everything covered one last time. And y'all, we were really in here vibing out, listening to music, so that's why you'll see us randomly dancing, because the vibe was just so good. So now it's time to process. I'm going to cut these tiny holes in the processing cap and pull her ears out so that we can make sure she gets her sideburns in without irritating her ears. So her process was about 35 to 40 minutes with no dryer to avoid burning and itching. So my client wanted an ombre effect that started in the middle and lightened out as it got towards the edge of her hair. To get the desired effect, we used 3 different blues, starting with our darkest in the middle and our lightest towards the edge. I'm using a wet semi-permanent color, which is very temporary. Using temporary color will give my client flexibility to change her color throughout her wave phase. So my phone did die in the middle of me coloring the hair and shampooing the hair, so I won't be able to show you that, but there is plenty more to see. So after we finish shampooing and conditioning our hair, we want to lay it down as flat as possible, putting as much foam as we can, clearly, and brushing it down in the direction that the hair goes. Brush, 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 and spray. And a little bit more brushing. I would advise wearing gloves if you're using temporary color, by the way. So I do like to have my clients put on their own do-rag so that they can get it as tight as they can and as secure as they can. Then under the dryer she goes for about 15 minutes. I was clearly excited to take the do-rag off. So now that we've finished, we're going to brush the hair just to kind of get the hardness out and bring the soft hair back, brushing in the direction that the hair goes. Now we just have to lay the sides down, cutting off the loose hair with the number 1 guard. Following the natural C curve in her hair, we're going to take the absolute hitters and line the sides of her hair. Lining above and behind her ears, we are going to create a nice shape up on the sides and the back of her head. To finish it off, I created a design that was similar to the one that was already in the back of her head. We're finished. We cut her close to wave length. We gave her ombre color and gave her a design in the back to top it off.
Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning in for the video today. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below in the comments. And I am just so thankful for my friend for coming in and getting this great haircut, hair color. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!